When will Bitcoin return to all-time highs? You wanna know the exact date it's gonna happen? Then smash that like button. I'm gonna tell you and everything about the crypto world you need to know. This is Crypto News, fun on the right, crypto a tope. In today's show, we're telling you that we are already experts in the crypto world, as this girl is an expert with her daughter, with her son, but finally she's not doing things properly. We are experts with the bears. If we find a bear market, well, we just prepare for it and catch the bottom of the situation and get the most of it. 1, 2, 3. There's no trouble we can't face. We got it. We got this. And Bitcoin between $9,000 and $20,000, just live breaking this line. So the worst is yet to come. Probably so. We are feeling how the cat is bouncing in its way down as it did in 2018. And for how long can the cat bounce? Well, that's what Platitude is telling us. It's not forever that it can do so. So finally, Bitcoin has to decide going up or down. And if you remember past videos, we think that it's going to go down. When? 14 or 22 November. We're gonna go down for good 50% to $9,600 to close the gap. And today I scared you a little bit more with the cross of death. Remember, this chart is an old one, and remember the situation we faced in 2018, that maybe right now we are doing exactly mostly the same, and once we break this white line we will fall for good. We'll see about that. Again, we talk about the halving cycles. Currently we are 79 weeks from the halving. Lows have occurred between 47 to 74 weeks prior, and the next low, if this is so, would be between November and May 2023. That's the same this chart is telling us. We expect the bottom and sometime around November, December, but I'm gonna tell you exactly the date. It's gonna be 15th of December or 23 of December. And if I have to choose, remember, I am no expert, this is crazy, do not trade with this idea, but I believe that 24th of December would be a really nice date. And remember that mostly every year in Christmas time we have a disaster. So probably 24th December, that's my prediction for the bottom. And after that we will start going up. But when we go all this fractal pattern up, we will be just around $38,000. So that's not a lot. That will be around July 2023. Anyway, remember that all these patterns may be wrong, as they were in the past, when we believed that the situation we were following was the same as we did with the COVID situation, and we failed following that path. So right now we believe this is the path to follow, but we'll see in the future. But Rodri, you're not telling me when Bitcoin is gonna go to all-time high in the future. Yes, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be on December 2025. And how do I get to that conclusion? Well, I'm just following the fractals that we follow before, but in a longer scale. So the idea is we have here the halving cycles, and remember that it's so important to know that the all-time highs come after the halving. So we still a lot of time from the next halving. So we just have to wait for it, but also we have to wait 1 or more years to the all-time high. The first time we had to wait exactly 1 year, 364 days. The second time we had a halving, we had to wait for 525 days. And the third time we had to wait for 553 days approximately. So if we do an average of that, I believe it would be something like 440 days. That would be around July 2025. Bitcoin will be, with my expectation, around $1.5 million. So that would be amazing if true. But anyways, we're gonna have to be patient, because December 2025 is a lot of time since the moment present. And why I'm saying December and not July? Well, because I believe that story repeats and rhymes, if not repeats. So if we think that the first all-time high was in December of 2013, the second all-time high was in December in 2017, the third one was in December of 2021. So that's 3 times December, so a 4th time on December makes sense for me. December 2025 will be it. It all depends on the dollar. The dollar is going up while Bitcoin is going down. Every day the same with the other financial instruments. And we have to take a look on the financial situation globally. Our friends from BitBase are telling us that in the UK, inflation raised to 10.1%. That's the highest in 40 years, which is crazy. You wanna find a shelter in Bitcoin? Well, buy some with bitbase.es, or you can go to their shops and you can use their ATMs. They are gonna be in the Blockchain Expo and DeFi Congress in Zaragoza, 26-27. I'm gonna be there next week on Wednesday. And if you wanna go there, you have a 25% discount with the promo code FANBDZ. Also, remember that in the agenda, you can find Alex Fernandez, the CEO from BitBase. We're gonna ask him about his company, and we're gonna ask him how to proceed to have an ATM in our own business. If that's something is of your interest, you have the link in the description where you will find more information. You can see that everybody's using ATMs. Now in Brazil, they are up to 24,000 ATMs where you can use Tether. So interesting. Also, in the Blockchain Congress, it's gonna be our friends from clcrypto.com. And if you want to use their services right now, they will track your portfolio with coin tracking so that you can make a decision beforehand. If you wait till January and post-January, then you can't do anything with the past exercise for your taxes. So if you want to be smart, you can hire their services right now, and so you can do something before the end of the year. If you like this information, you will love that Jesus Lorente, our friend, is now working in the coin tracking blog. He's writing there about taxes in Spain. If this is something of your interest, just go there. And also, if you want to know more about taxes in Spain and about coin tracking, you can go to funontheright.com, crypto legal, and there you have a lot of videos about it. Back to the cryptocurrencies, we say that we are following this playbook as Matthew Hyland, and that would mean that Standard & Poor's 500 will go lower and lower. And that's a change in our theory that we were just talking about, because if we are following the pattern Matthew Hyland is telling us, we will find bottom around June 2023 or even March 2024. So we won't find support as expected. We will find it later in time. We will have to be more patient even. Maybe we find shelter in gold or maybe not. This is a Jameson loop chart. This is the percentage of original value relative to gold in 1900 in a logarithmic scale 10. So you can see after Bretton Woods, we just lost parity with gold standard, and that was a disaster for the fiat currencies that maybe Bitcoin is gonna fix in the future. Maybe we are just following the situation we had in 1987 with the Black Monday. Maybe we are in a simulation and we are living this all again.
The Dow Jones Industrial Average opens this morning in this country in the 1700 range after plunging more than 500 points in Monday's panic selling. More than 604 million shares changed hands, with the decline of 22.6%, far greater than the single-day loss in 1929, which ignited the Great Depression. Chief Business Correspondent Mike Jensen reports on what it was like on Wall Street in Monday's selling.
Horrible.
It was like a war zone after the carnage. A buying panic on Wall Street so severe that hardly anyone could believe it. The Dow Jones average down 22.6% in one day, almost as big a plunge as the two worst days of the 1929 crash combined.
It's scaring a lot of people. It's scaring a lot of our customers. It's not just the fear of what you're seeing going on here. It's affecting other markets too, abroad, the financial, the bond market, commodities market. A lot of panicking going on right now.
The stocks of individual companies took enormous hits. Teledyne down 49 3/4, CBS down 42 1/8, IBM down 31, Eastman Kodak down 27 1/4. When the market opens this morning, brokers are hoping the fear of further declines will have eased and that at least some of their customers will see sharply lower prices as an opportunity to buy stocks at bargain prices.
What's important to remember is that so far this is a stock market collapse. It is not a financial collapse. It is not a general collapse of the economy. There are those dangers. If the stock market collapse goes too far, then financial institutions, especially those on Wall Street, would be affected. And also the broader economy would be affected if consumers lose confidence and begin to hold back from buying things like automobiles and houses.
It's just the same again. They're telling us that we don't have recession, that we don't have inflation, that is something temporary, and then you find the truth about it. So let's keep on going and find some FOMO right now. Let's think about adoption of Bitcoin. In 1997, we had 140 million people using internet, and today we have the same for Bitcoin. So if we think that in 2007, we had 3.7 billion users on the internet, maybe that's a good news for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the thing you can rely on because it's transparent, predictable, and reliable. Here we have all the epochs and the halvings for Bitcoin, all the Bitcoin that is gonna be mined in the future till 2140, and you can rely on it because this is maths. This is not humans. This is not some deal that you can break whenever you want. Long life to Bitcoin. And Michael Saylor, that is defending it, is telling us Bitcoin is the heartbeat for the planet Earth. So every 10 minutes, we have this heart that is beating at the same pace. Very nice. But it's not nice for Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy. They can go broke if Bitcoin doesn't go up. They have 17 months to Bitcoin to recover, and that's not a good thing to know because 17 months would be, with all our scenarios, not enough to save Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy. If we go for the optimistic paths, we will be around the same price, but if we go with the pessimistic path, we can go perfectly just low with the Standard & Poor's 500 going down and then going up, but we will be around $10,000 for a long time, and that would be the end of Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy, that right now is doing well with the stock market. Just comparing it with the Nasdaq, is doing better than other instruments, so good for them. And more panic. This is a CEO there telling us that if Bitcoin goes to $12,000, the miners in the world will have to stop operations, and that can be the end for Bitcoin. I do not believe that, of course. This is something that we talk about every crypto winter, and finally, probably that would be the reason to find the bottom for Bitcoin, and the miners won't allow it, and they will manipulate everything they need to in order to stop the massacre, and that we won't be below $12,000 for a long time. Elon Musk believes still in Bitcoin, and Tesla didn't sell any of the $218 million they have in Bitcoin, and he's asking us, did you believe that I was gonna sell every time Bitcoin? It was just a one-timer, just that. And other news, Craig Wright Faketoshi, he just lost the case against Hodlnaut in Norway. So finally, he can stop pretending he is Satoshi Nakamoto. Congratulations on Hodlnaut for this win. Good for Ethereum, that is still finding at this very moment support in 1,200. We'll see if these white and yellow lines are support enough or not. And the case is that we have good news for Ethereum today. The 4.5 trillion asset manager Fidelity offers Ethereum custody on trading to clients. This is huge news for Ethereum. Also, that we have a deflationary Ethereum for 11 days, $12 million just out of circulation with Ethereum, and people that are moving the money from exchanges. We are in a low for the past 5 years in this aspect. So that means people hodling Ethereum. In the bad news today for Ethereum, we have an alarm clock smart contract exploit on Ethereum. So if you're using those, be careful, and we'll see how this impacts the market. More news for Ethereum. Another one that bends the knee, Pancake Swap. Remember, this was for Binance, and right now it's up to Ethereum too. So everybody being compliant with Ethereum. Fear in the market. We're in the 23 and we have scary stories, and it's not Halloween yet. JP Morgan hires ex-Celsius executive as head of crypto regulatory policy. Does this make any sense? I don't think so. The market is in the red, the bubbles are in the red, and we have bad news for Axie Infinity, Ethereum name services, Terra, and others like Ethereum proof of work. Those are the worst. And maybe you heard about Aptos airdrop. They just released a lot of coins and people won more than $1,000. I missed that too, and I do not care about that project. If you want to know why, just watch this video from Valdeán de Mágico in Odyssey, and if you go there, you can follow us as well. We are in Odyssey, YouTube, we are everywhere. Remember, with projects that some of them will make it and some will not survive. As Blockbuster, remember that there was one store in 1984, and there is one store just in 2022 after going to 7,700 stores at some point in the year 2000. If you are an airdrop hunter, those are the most interesting ones yet to come, according to Miles Deutscher. Maybe Arbitrum 2 in the future. We'll see about that. We have $27 billion in the DeFi ecosystem. And about NFTs, you have to know that Warner Bros. Released an Ethereum compatible Lord of the Rings NFT. You can have your NFT, rare, common, or special one, and you will have DVD, you will have a 4K footage, you will have pictures and everything, and this will be certified as an NFT. So if you want that, link in the description, buy it. I think it's around $30, and you have to know that the NFT community keeps on growing. Now Reddit has more NFT wallets than the OpenSea marketplace. That's huge for them. And as always, we have bad news in the DeFi ecosystem. We have this hacker that returned $7.8 million from Mula Market. So bad news, we had the hack, and good news, he just gave the money back. We need police just attending these situations, and the Interpol is creating a special unit dedicated for crypto crimes. Also interesting that we have thousands of retail investors organizing a manhunt for Terraform's last founder, Do Know. So interesting that we have those DAOs, the DAOs, where we as users can organize and we can find our own projects. So we can give money for a manhunt, or we can give money for charity related businesses, or we can just organize and do whatever we want. Let's talk about technology. Did you know that maybe Team Draper is gonna make it and create the car that flies? Well, this is the prototype, and allegedly this would be a flying car at some point. The car just engines starts and then becomes a plane where the whole car is the wing. I don't know about this, but I know this is a true reality right now, and it's the AR. We will have offers in different stores and businesses. This is something we will use with our cell phones and our glasses, and the kings with this are over there reality, our partners. We're gonna be with them 24 to the 26 with the live experience they're gonna do, partnering with Wall Street Journal. Don't miss that out, and don't miss out with this cedar pillar. And it's $35, 35 euros. How can this be so expensive? So I'm not gonna buy it. I prefer to audio listen to some books for free using Audible. You have the link in the description. You have a month for free and you have 9,000 titles at your disposal. Practice your English with Audible. And maybe you want to try Revolut. Well, if you do all this that you can find in our Twitter account in the next 4 days, just 4 days left, then I will give you one of my mugs from Fun on the Ride. Good news about technology also, talking about Ledger. Right now you can buy a Ledger in Best Buy in United States. You can buy also in Canada, and you can buy in Europe, in France and other countries, not in Spain yet. So if you are in Spain or other countries where you can't find a store, use the link in the description and you're helping Fun on the Ride, where we talk about technology and other things. This is an AI ask about human evolution, and it's terrifying. From the monkey to the Homo sapiens, and then our story there, and then we have our cell phone there, and then we become more and more robots, and after that we become very weird things, and after that just machines, and just like the craziest thing you can think. So if you don't want to be that, we have to start now changing the world. Homo Deus is the book I would recommend you if you are interested in what's going to happen in the future. And you have in our webpage, funontheRide.com, a lot of recommendations for books, and some of them have a video. This is the video where I sum up Homo Deus. Do not miss that out. More technology, so interesting. This is an escalator where you have to play riding a bicycle. That's a cool way of being in shape. And if you are in the crypto world, then it's so interesting to learn how to jump in. So let's go into the crypto space. Okay, I get it. I'm gonna go to, and this is us going into the crypto space. Oh mama, that hurts. What about this elephant that is not ready to use their ¿cómo se dice? Trompa, their trunk, but he will eventually be an expert in the crypto world, as this dog that would become a chopper in the future, or will dominate its ears. What about these dogs in the swimming pool, just getting used to the crypto world, and this one that it's already an expert? Those two are fighting. Bitcoin is better. No, Ethereum is better. Do not fight. Be just happy as this dog that is dancing in the crypto winter and in the crypto summer, as we do too. And be an expert as this animal that is just full and doesn't need any more Bitcoin, and he learned how to say no, thank you, I'm okay, I'm good. I want to be as this dog, so cool, and have those sunglasses to the next bright reality ahead of us. So cool. Okay, that's it for today's video. But a recommendation, if you are in Madrid, my friend Alicia, she is dancing in the Teatros del Canal. This is a contemporary dance show. So if you are interested, buy your tickets, link in the description. I'm gonna be there for sure. And thank you to all the subscribers to this channel, Fun on the Ride Crypto. We are 500 already. Yeah! So thank you for watching all these videos. If you want to learn Spanish, then go to our Spanish channel, just Fun on the Ride, where you have this same video, but in Spanish. If you want more English, just wait for the next crypto news. Fun on the Ride. Health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!